You know, I love the Word of God. I love how it is so deep and it is so rich. I want to read something to you. Hebrews 6:13 said, when God made his promise to Abraham, he backed it to the hilt, putting his own reputation on the line. You know, before I studied about fencing or about swords, I always thought about to the hilt meant to the uttermost. But you can see a sword behind me right here in this picture. And that crossbar on the sword is actually called the hilt of something. It goes on to say in Hebrews 6, verse 17, 18, when God wanted to guarantee his promise, he gave his word, which was Jesus, a rock solid guarantee. God can't break his word, and because his word cannot change, the promise is likewise unchangeable. We who have run for our very lives to God have every reason to grab the promise with both hands and never let go. When God made his promise to Abraham, he kept it to the hilt. I actually believe that if you look at a sword, you're going to see that the sword looks very much like a cross. I believe that the cross was God's sword with the point in the ground. It is how he ended the hostility between heaven and earth. And when you look at what Jesus did, he spread his arms out and said, it is all forgiven and all are welcome across the hilt of that cross. And I believe that is our sign that he wants us to do the same. Many people are looking for a sign or looking for a word from God. They're like, am I supposed to be part of something? Am I supposed to do something? Well, let me just tell you something. If you are wondering whether God has his hand on your life to be an ambassador for his kingdom, then the cross is your sign and you are his wonder. You know, Jesus didn't just take our place on the cross. He gave us his place. He gave us his name. He gave us his authority. He gave us his perspective. So why have we done so little? Because we are not stepping into all of the fullness of what the Word of God says that the cross provided for our lives. And if we only preach part of the portion of the cross's benefits, and we only see a portion of the cross's power. Let's preach all of it. Let's live all of it. Let's walk in all of that power of the cross. Jesus gave his all. Let's give him our all.